everybody. I'm here today for day 3. I'm excited to see you all. Um, Trying to love my hair today, but it's a little crazy. I don't know what's going on. So, anyway, good to see you all. I'm going to give you some time to pop in. I've got a lot to share with you all today. I'm super excited about that because I'm going to nerd out for a little bit about science, one of my favorite topics. I'm also going to nerd out with you all about the heart chakra a little bit. So I'll start with that and give you all a little bit of time to pop on here. So we are going to be talking about, I've been doing this chakra series in here for, this is the 4th week. So we're up to the heart chakra, which is perfect because we are, you would think that I planned it or something, but I didn't really. But we are up to the heart chakra. So for our self-love thing, we're going to be talking about the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is also called the Anahata chakra. And this is one of my favorite things. It means unstruck sound. Isn't that really pretty? It's like this sound that's waiting to manifest. So if you think about, like, if you're holding a guitar, you're holding a stringed instrument and you're getting ready to hit that chord, whatever that's going to sound like, that is what anahata means. That's what the heart chakra means. It means unstruck sound. So it's this sound that's waiting to manifest. And if you think about that from a personal perspective, right? Whatever is in your heart is there, and it's waiting to come out. It's waiting to be sung. It's like a song waiting to be sung. So anyway, we'll talk more about the heart. So with the heart chakra, as you might imagine, it's associated with love, warmth, compassion, joy, kindness, a deep bond with other people. It is our healing center. It brings unity. It's actually the connection point between the upper chakras, which are considered kind of the more like universal chakras that connect with the divine, and the more earthly chakras that are your lower 3 chakras. So it's the place where the divine and our earthly human experience connect, which kind of makes sense because I feel like it's a place too where we connect with other people. We connect with other people's souls on a soul to soul level at the heart. There's a quote that I want to share with you all that says, Anahata allows us to recognize and get in touch with the sacred and fundamental truth that runs through all of life and connects everything together. So the sacred and fundamental truth that runs through all of life and connects everything together. Beautiful, right? Simply beautiful. It is connected with self-love. So again, perfect for this week. Allows us to say no. The element that is associated with this is air. And when we talk a little bit more about the nervous system here in a couple minutes, that kind of makes sense because the heart and the lungs are very much connected in our physical body. So it is within us, but it's also all around us. So it's, again, that connection between the physical body and the universal spirit. The color for the heart chakra is green. And if your heart chakra is out of alignment, you could have poor circulation, low or high blood pressure, heart or lung issues, codependence. Maybe you are feeling a little manipulative. Could also be feelings of unworthiness, inability to trust yourself or to trust others. So there is a trust thing here. And forgiveness is really big with the heart chakra. So what we are going to do for the heart chakra is I want to teach you a breathing activity because it is associated with the element of air. And so I'm going to actually do 2 different kind of practices with you today. So the first is going to be a breathing activity, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about the nervous system and why this is helpful, and then we'll go into our compassion meditation. So the breathing activity that we're going to do today is 3-part breath. I'm going to tilt this down so you can see a little bit more. So you can put one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. This is a great one to do lying down on your back because you can really feel it. So the 3 parts are an inhale into the belly. So you're going to inhale to the belly, then you take in a little more air into the lungs, and then you exhale everything out. So it's a belly, lungs, exhale. So there's the 3 parts. Belly, it's not really the belly, it's more the diaphragm, then the lungs, and then exhale. And you can do this again, like lying on your back. You just breathe into the belly, breathe into the heart, or breathe into the lungs rather, because you can't breathe into the heart really, and then exhale everything out. So it's a inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so that's the 3-part breath. That's a great one to do. It's really grounding. It helps us get Again, because we're connecting, the heart and the lungs are connected together. So breath work is really great to get into the heart chakra, and to also support lungs. We can expand the lungs a lot when we do that second inhale. So that's the first activity we're going to do today. The other thing I want to talk to you all about is the nervous system. So when we talk about loving our mind, right, we're not just talking about loving our brain, but I am talking about loving your entire nervous system. So there's two parts to your nervous system. There is the central nervous system, which is your brain and spinal cord, the peripheral nervous system, which are all the nerves that go over to the rest of the body. My particular favorite nerve, which is super weird that I have a favorite nerve, by the way, but it is the vagus nerve. So vagus in Latin means wandering, and it's Vagus if you want information about that, if you want to look up more. But it basically, the vagus nerve goes all over the body. It goes into our face, so it takes information back. If we are clenching our jaw, the vagus nerve will register that, and it will go back to the brain, and it will say, hey, Jamie's clenching her jaw, so she must be stressed. So it gives information to your brain about whether or not you need to go into a stress response. It goes into your lungs, so it looks at your respiratory rate. It goes to your heart to look at your blood pressure and your circulation. It goes into your belly to give information about digestion. So all of these things are connected through your nervous system. And so what happens is the vagus nerve, it wanders all over your body, gets this information, takes the information back to the brain, and it says, ooh, like digestion's a little off. Maybe that means that Jamie is stressed, and it gives that information, and it can kick us into a fight or flight response. But the other thing that we can do is through the three-part breath that I showed you earlier, or through mindfulness practices where we are consciously slowing down our breath or consciously putting ourselves in a good mood. So maybe we're smiling and not clenching our jaw and all these things. Then the vagus nerve will kick us into a parasympathetic state, which is the rest and digest, or I like to call it the tend and befriend. So it's when we tend to ourselves, and it's when we make friends with other people. So it's all those pro-social helpful behaviors. Okay, so the compassion meditation that we're going to do today can help us to love our nervous system, because we are actually forcing ourselves kind of into this calm response, and so our nervous system is calming down. And one of the things I want you all to think about is all throughout our day, and some of you may have heard me use this analogy before, but all throughout our day, we are basically doing a one-armed bicep curl. Okay, so if you go to the gym and you do a bicep curl with one arm, that one arm is going to get super strong and you're going to look like Popeye. The other arm, not going to be so strong. That muscle is going to be atrophied. Okay, so if we're doing this all day, stress response, stress response, stress response. Oh my gosh, I'm in traffic. Oh my gosh, I have another Zoom meeting in 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have like whatever you're stressed out about, right? Pandemic, clearly. Right? We're flexing our stress muscle all day long. So what we need to do is we need to make sure we're doing the same amount of flexing of our non-stress muscle. We need to stress our parasympathetic nervous system as well. We don't want to stress it. We want to flex that muscle. So we want to flex our calming muscle as much as we're flexing our stress muscle. Now that probably won't happen realistically, but that's kind of what we're going for. We're going for a little bit more balance than what we typically do. So this is why mindfulness works, and breath work works. All these things are connected in the body. So when you are putting yourself into a calm state, your brain registers that and goes, oh, I can slow down my heart rate. I can slow down my breathing, right? The best thing that you can do for your stress response, you guys, if you can do one thing for the rest of your life, if you can practice, that one thing would be to take slower breaths. If you don't remember anything else from this self-love week, that is what I want you to remember. Slow down the breathing, okay? Great book, Breath by James Nestor, I believe. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the email later today. I'm going to write that down. So I'm going to put that down because otherwise I'll forget to put that in the follow-up email. Anyway, okay, so we're going to do this compassion meditation. You can also do some of the three-part breath later at some point today, but we are right now going to do this compassion meditation. And so I want you to get really tall. I'm going to actually keep my eyes open for this one so that I can read it and not forget something. So sit comfortably and then soften or close your eyes. If you soften your gaze, look down at about a 45-degree angle and find just something to look at and allow your vision as much as possible to kind of blur. so you're not really like hyper focused on anything. You can also close your eyes and begin to think of someone that you love very, very much. So you're breathing and imagine that this person who you love very much walks into the room with you and they sit down next to you. And keep thinking about this person that you love very much. Notice how your body feels when you think of this person. Notice what happens in your shoulders. Maybe your face unconsciously begins to smile. Maybe you feel a warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart and your belly. And we're going to send them some compassion. So as you're thinking about this person that you love very much, think about them and think to yourself, or you can say it out loud if you'd like. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Keep thinking of this person that you love. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Continue to imagine that person there for a few more moments. You can continue to send them happiness and peacefulness. And now give them a little wave goodbye and imagine that that person stands up and walks out of the room. And imagine that a family member comes and sits down in the room with you. Notice how your body feels when you think of this person. And so they walk and they sit down next to you and continue to think about this family member. And now we're going to send them some compassion. So again, think of that person. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Continue to repeat that a couple more times, either out loud or to yourself, as you think about that family member. Could be sitting next to you. They can be sitting across from you, wherever they are in your mind's eye. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Imagine that this family member gets up. You can give them a little wave in your mind's eye. Send them on their way. Now we're going to imagine someone that we are having a challenge with. So that could be someone that you don't get along with very well. Could be someone that you are kind of in a little bit of an argument with right now. Could be a famous person that you don't really respect or something like that. So just someone that you have a bit of a challenging relationship with. And this person walks into the room. Notice how your body feels when you think of this person. And we're going to send them compassion. Even if our relationship with that person is challenging, we're going to send them compassion. So think of this person. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Notice how your body feels as you begin to send this person who challenges you, who you have a challenging relationship with. Notice what happens to your body as you send them compassion. Are there any changes to the body? May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. couple more times. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be at peace. Repeat that another time or two to this person who is challenging. Notice how your body feels. And now continue as this person gets up and walks out of the room. Continue to send them love and compassion. Maybe not love, but at least continue to send them happiness, freedom from suffering, peacefulness. Imagine them walking out of the room. And now you're in the room alone. And I want you to turn your attention to yourself and send yourself compassion. Think to yourself, may I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. Notice what starts to happen in your body as you think to yourself. Is it hard for you to send yourself happiness and peacefulness? May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. Continue to repeat this. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. If you want to bring one hand over the other, kind of put them on your heart. Keep repeating this. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. And begin to think to yourself, I love you. I love you. Continue to repeat that to yourself. I love you. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. May I be at peace. Tell yourself that you love yourself. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you've got water handy, it's a good time to take a sip of water. You can take a little stretch if you want. And this is also a nice time if you want to write anything down, anything that may have come up for you. If you want to write that down in a journal or something like that, you can jot down a few notes. Even if you don't write down a full journal entry, you can just write down a few notes about what you noticed during that practice. And just notice how your body feels. I have on my shirt today that says give love as a reminder to give myself love, to give myself the same amount of love that I give the people around me that I love, to give my family members and friends. So I hope this was helpful for you all. I hope that your nervous system feels a little more calm today. My recommendation is if you can set a couple alarms throughout the day. So if you're in the middle of work and look on your calendar and see where you've got some time in your day to either sit and say I love you back to yourself, or to do that 3-part breath that's at the beginning of this video. Give yourself some time today to flex your calm response. So you're not just constantly flexing your stress response. So loving your mind. And a lot of this work, this is some of the work that I do with the women that I work with in my wellness programs. So if you want more information, if you want to take some time to love yourself, then let's chat. I would love to hop on a call with you and share a little bit more about what I do and see if there's a way that I can support you in your own wellness journey. So I am so excited. We have 2 more days. Oh, giveaway for today. Don't forget we have a giveaway today. Today's giveaway is Jenny White, who is a yoga teacher. Some of you may know her. She has Moonrise Self-Care is her self-care business, but she is giving away this beautiful rose quartz crystal that is amazing. Talks a little bit in the workbook about the different properties of rose quartz, but it's a great one for if you're doing any sort of like heart chakra work or compassion work. It's a great one to use while you're meditating. It's also just really beautiful to have sitting if you put it on your desk, and it's just a little reminder to take a time out of your day to love yourself. So don't forget to put some comments on this video. You can reply to the email that I'll send out later this afternoon and enter to win that. And I will see you all tomorrow at noon as well. Check your inbox. 2 more days, friends. 2 more days. Okay, see you later. Have a great rest of your day.